You ever look in the mirror and feel like life's been on pause? Like you've been grinding every day, but still stuck in the same spot? Bills stacking up, dreams collecting dust, and that fire inside you is burning out slow. Let me tell you something, though. The problem isn't that you're lazy. It's that nobody ever showed you what actually makes men move. And once you understand this, once you know why you move, you can take control of your entire life. Stick with me because by the end of this, you're going to know how to stop spinning the beard and start moving with purpose again. See, I remember a time when I was just surviving, getting up early, chasing checks, telling myself I was doing what I had to do, but deep down, I wasn't moving forward. I was busy but not building.
One day, an old mentor looked me in my eyes and said, "Sean, people don't move just because you tell them to. They move when they feel something."
That line hit me hard because I realized most of us aren't lazy. We're just emotionally disconnected from our reason to move. And that's what I want to break down for you today. The 3 reasons people move. Once you understand these, you can use them to build your business, your body, your relationships, and your future. Let's start with the first reason people move: comfort. Now, I'm not talking about Netflix and chill comfort. I'm talking about that desire for a better life, for peace, stability, and security. When I was younger, I used to dream about freedom, not just money. Freedom, being able to wake up when I want, spend time with my family, travel, create, live life on my terms. That dream pulled me forward. That was my comfort being. See, when you have something to run toward, life starts to shift. You stop waking up tired because now you've got a direction. For most men, they don't define their comfort. They say, I just want to be successful, but they don't know what that action looks like. You take 5 minutes today, grab your phone or notebook, write this down. What does my ideal life look like in detail? Where do you live? What car do you drive? What time do you wake up? What kind of peace do you feel? Paint that picture because your brain needs a target. Then you can see it, you can chase it. When you can't, you'll stay where you are. I once met a brother named Tony. He worked 60 hours a week, hated his job, but wouldn't quit. I asked him why. He said, because I don't know what I do next. Tony wasn't lazy. He just didn't have a destination. You can't move towards something if you don't know what it is. Your first step is clarity. The second reason people move is because they're running away from something painful. Pain is powerful, sometimes more powerful than comfort. There was a time in my life when I hit rock bottom, overdraft notices, car repossessed, stress every single day. I remember sitting in my car one night, just staring at the steering wheel, that pain, that like shame, that fire inside. That's what made me move. Pain pushes before vision. They wait until the lights get cut off. But real growth starts when you stop waiting for pain to force your hand and start using pain as fuel. Take something in your life that's been hurting you. Maybe it's your finances, your health, your discipline. Flip it. Write down what you're no longer willing to tolerate. I'm no longer okay with being broke. I'm no longer okay with talking about my goals, but not chasing. I'm no longer okay with living below my potential. That list becomes your pain fuel. Look at it every morning. Let it remind you what you're running from and who you're becoming. There's a quote that says, why rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. That's real. Pain isn't punishment. It's information. It's your body and your spirit saying, something's got to change. When you feel that, don't know it, move with it. Now, the third reason people move, and this one's deep, is because something lights them up inside. This is that fire you can't fake. That I was built for this energy. That thing you do even if nobody paid you. For me, that was speaking, coaching, helping people wake up to their power. I didn't choose it. It chose me. Every man has that thing inside him, something that makes his heart sing. But most men bury it under bills, fear, and doubt. They forget that joy is a motivator too. You ever notice how when you're doing something you love, time flies. That's flow. That's alignment. That's purpose. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. What makes me lose track of time? What do people always thank me for? What problem in the world makes me angry enough to want to fix it? Somewhere in those answers is your fire. And when you live from that fire, people feel it. You stop chasing opportunities. They start chasing you. I had a client named Mike, a mechanic by trade. He loved cars, but hated his job. I asked him, what part of it do you love? He said, when a man drives off in a car that was dead yesterday and says, man, you saved. That was his fire, helping people move again. See, your fire doesn't have to be advanced. It just has to be real. Now, here's where it gets powerful. Once you understand why people move, you can influence them. You can lead your team, connect with your family, grow your business, because you finally understand human motivation. It's simple. If you want someone to move towards something, paint a picture of comfort. If you want them to move away from something, show them the cost of staying the same. If you want them to move with passion, help them see how it connects to their heart. And here's a word we'll start using today. Just imagine. That's your superpower. Instead of pushing people with facts, pull them with vision. Just imagine 6 months from now when you finally feel free from debt. Just imagine waking up every day excited about what to do. Just imagine what life looks like when the kids are willing. When you say just imagine, you activate their vision. And people move when they can see it. So let's put it all together, brother. You want to move? You want to stop feeling stuck? Here's the challenge. Define your comfort. Know what you're running toward. Face your pain. Use it as your reason to never go back. Find your fire. Discover what lights you up inside. That's it. Those are the 3 reasons people move. And the same 3 reasons that will get you unstuck. You don't need more motivation. We need a reason to move. And when you find that reason, nothing and nobody can stop you. Now, if you're serious about leveling up your business, your mindset, and your income, I've got something special for you. Go download my free ebook, The Ultimate Guide to AI and Digital Marketing, at theultimateguidetoAIanddigitalmarketing.com. Inside, I break down how to use AI tools to save time, grow your brand, and finally build that freedom you've been chasing. Because when you understand how people move and you combine that with the power of AI, you can build momentum that never stops. So go get that ebook right now. And remember this, you don't move when life gets easy. You move when your purpose becomes louder than your pain. Now it's your time to move.